Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. And somebody bought this file off SD. And first of all, it's hard. You got to unzip it. It's huge. Well, I've already reduced it, I guess, to 4 inches. But it came in like 290 inches. There's a couple of them over here. Anyway, and it's not a complete file. The pieces are broken apart. I just put it together. But I wish people would, this would be ultra simple to draw. There's a lot of free fonts out there that are already this shape. This one is a font called Animal Paws, and it's on DA fonts. There's better ones than that. But all I did was smart fill it in, move it over, and I got that Animal Paw. It's down here now. There are fonts that are already animal tracks, so let's just type out ABC and go to animal tracks that's on DA fonts, and they're free. Now, they're not, this isn't the best, so you go Control K, where that other one's actually better. This one is a little bit jagged, but could be very easily fixed. And just take, if you have X7 or above, just take your smoothing tool and break it apart so every piece is individual. Let's convert it to a curve. Go up to Object, break curve apart, and then you got individual pieces. Take your smoothing tool, make it 1/4 of an inch, and just go around and smooth this guy real quick. I mean, that's how quick you could do it. And that's using this font. You've got to make sure you have the bounding box lit up so you know you have it. But in just a few seconds, you can get this guy. See, it's not doing anything because I don't have it shaped. And I got my pen pressure pretty low. You could make it do it quicker. But if you don't want to go too fast, or you'll lose some definition. But in that short a time, I made that paw print. Then all it is snowflakes. And there's a snowflake font on DA fonts called WW Flakes. And it's got all the snowflakes in the world. Animal tracks. There's the animal tracks. You just search what you're kind of looking for on DA fonts. They're free and they're really good. So how would I take this font and make it this? Well, I've got WW Flakes, so we're going to change this. Well, let's just type in. And this is a little insight, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And if you want to look to see if it have any capitals, Control D and make a duplicate of that. Go up to text, change case to uppercase. Now you have both. So you can look at the fonts, and we're going to go to WW Flakes right there. Let's see what it looks like in capitals. Sometimes you're not going to get anything different, but look, we got totally different flakes. And I'm just gone through, what, 6 letters of the alphabet. So let's take this one, Control K to break it apart. And we're just going to take this one for our example. Now take this dog print that I did. How do you get that boundary around there? Well, that's easy. Let's take it and create a boundary. Nudge the boundary out of the way. Then go to Effects, Contour. Contour the outside just 1 step, 0.2 inches, let's say. I need to group it together, Control G. Oh, wait a minute, that's not the one I was working on. Here's our boundary. The other was, the boundary kind of put it all together. So let's go 0.05. There's your outline for your dog foot. Go up to Object, break contour apart, and take out these inner pieces. Break curve apart, take out the inner pieces. Whoop. Now all you have to do is add your snowflake. Well, and then we have to put a hanger on it. I hope I'm not jumping around too much. Let's get this and make it smaller. You got to think about how small it is. So left click, right click, and we have a perfect vector snowflake from WW. And the one they're showing just had a couple of snowflakes. So I'm going to hit the plus sign on my keyboard. Move the other one down here. I'm going to actually branch it twice. So let's say that's good. I'm going to on purpose nudge my outside around, and I'm going to take this and I'm going to go to Object and Group, or convert it to a curve because it was a flake. I mean, it was a font. See what this is. Break curve apart. Grab them both and weld them. That's not what we want. So we'll grab them both and go back minus front. That's not what we want. We want to do front minus back. There we go. That thing is inside that one. So grab that. So little I can't even tell if it worked. And it did. I didn't really have it over far enough, so back up and let's stretch this. Stretch this snowflake out. Make sure it's touching. Whoop! Don't want to move the dog bone or the dog print. There we go. Now grab both these and then put our border back, and you're done. Take your Smart Fill tool to see if it worked, and that's what it's going to look like cut out. Then just add a top to it, and I would actually take it again and separate it. I would, let me change my nudge factor like to 1 inch. And nudge that out of the way. Let's take a circle. Make it at least 1/4 of an inch. Well, we got to remember, we need to make this whole thing bigger first. So put this back over. Yeah, it's less than 1 inch. Control G to group it together. And let's make it 4 inches. Now let's take our 1/4 inch circle. Put it like right in there. And take you can do a lot more. You could take another circle. You can take the 3-point curve and go from there to there. Hold down your control button, you'll get a perfect shape. And then it's a lot easier just to take that away. Now is where you want to smart fill it. Move your smart fill away, left click, right click. Somebody asked me the other day why I smart filled it. Well, this is why I smart filled it, because you've got all these pieces. Now you've only got one piece. And you could actually write in something in there, Merry Christmas. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.